So I'm gonna record, because what I was telling you, I want them to hear. So Andrea's been stressing a lot extra this week. I don't know why. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Everything's okay. I just want to do more than I'm capable of doing right now.
So look, this is to you guys and to Andrea over here, who's Stressy Hut Jr. But she's been stressing because she got to ship these packages this week. We're supposed to go to Costco, but she's like, I don't know if my Costco card's working. We're supposed to upload videos. We're supposed to do this and that. And I was telling her, I'm like, bro, sometimes you just need to take a break. Because really nothing matters in life. Like, not even on some high, dumb speak. It's like legitimately nothing matters. I owe $5,000 in credit cards in 2 days. And I don't have $5,000 to pay off my credit cards in 2 days. But it's going to get done. How is it going to get done? I go to 2nd Street and sell some stuff. I got enough stuff to make $5,000 work. I take out of my savings. I take out from these stocks and crypto, whatever that I'm saving up. I make something work. I have some money somewhere saved up. YouTube hasn't paid me. TikTok hasn't paid me. Whatever I got to do. Dre was stressing as well that Costco, she's like, I don't know if my card's going to work, this or that. Like, I don't know if my Costco card renewed. I'm like, bro, who cares? We got to go get toilet paper. We got to go get, like, house necessities, soap, this and that. And I'm like, we can't go to Costco. Then we don't go to Costco. It doesn't matter. We just need to get toilet paper from somewhere. Costco would be nice because it's cheaper. We can get more bulk items for less money. If we got to go to Walmart, we got to go to Walmart. If we got to go to Target, we got to go to Target. There's no point stressing in anything. I'm behind on YouTube videos. But I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, within the next few weeks, they're all going to get uploaded at some point, sometime in the day. I love you.
I love you too.
And I know, so like you're stressing because you like want to sell your car. You want to make sure it's all right, this and that. It's going to get sold. Eventually, when it's time, it's going to get sold. Everything's going to work when it needs to. It will. I was living in fear the past 10 years. I didn't have no money. I was making videos to 200 people. I was going down my old Instagram right now because I was fixing up my Instagram feed. And I was looking at my old post that had like 200 likes. And I was posting for so long. It's like 200 likes on Instagram, 200 likes on Instagram. Now if I get 200 likes on Instagram, I'm like, oh, I'm a failure, this and that. But before, when I was getting 200 likes on Instagram, it was the happiest day of my life, bro. I remember the first time I hit like 1,000 likes on a post. I was like, oh my God, like I made it. Y'all don't talk to me, yada, yada, yada. And now if I get 1,000 likes on a post, I'm like, bro, I'm a failure. How am I going to pay rent? Is my girlfriend still going to love me? I should just drive my car into a bridge, off a bridge, bro. But really, nothing matters. Back then, it didn't matter. Now, it doesn't matter. Nothing does at all. And the other day, right, I went to go ship a package that I sold online. And I shipped it out, like, oh, I took it to the wrong post office, bro. I was supposed to ship it with USPS, but I took it to the wrong company. I took it to UPS. And basically, the order got canceled. I got refunded. The buyer didn't get their item. And they sent it back to me, right? Yada, 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 all this. And I needed that money, bro, from the item I was going to sell. But it came back to me, and I didn't get the money. But I'm like, you know what? It happened. It already happened. You know, it's too late. I'm not going to get the bread from that. Maybe the item will go up in value in a couple months, in a couple years. I'll just hold on to it. Whatever happens, happens. I'll just use it whenever I need to use it. Life works perfectly how it should. Everything you're in a reason for what you're in a reason for a reason. Why are you laughing at me?
Because the last sentence was funny.
The last sentence was funny,
so right.
but I'm right. It made sense in a
right,
way.
And it all makes sense.
And like something that me and Andrea be going back and forth with too is she can't work if the crib is a mess. If we have clothes that needs to be folded, stuff that needs to be thrown in the washer, if like the towels aren't clean, the bed is a mess, she's like, I can't work. I can't edit videos. We can't go out. We can't do this. But me, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum where I'm like, bro, I need to get a YouTube video up. I need to post on Instagram because that's my job, right? It's like, imagine not showing up to work because your crib is a mess. Like, you're not going to call your job and be like, hey, I'm not coming in. Like, I haven't folded my clothes. Like, no, you're going to work and then you could just deal with that after. So that's how I look at life, right? I'm like, I'm not going to fold clothes. I'm not going to do these dishes. I'm not going to do anything. We got flies in the crib. We got flies in the crib. My clothes is folded, not folded. It don't matter. I don't got no towels to shower. I'm going to get my workup done first. Then I'll deal with everything after. Because to me, that's what's most important. Because I feel like folding this clothes, doing these dishes, isn't going to forward my career or my life. But that's why it's also good to have somebody. Like I have Andrea, you know? There'll be moments where I'm like, this is why I'm also very grateful for you. Where like I need to get stuff up. I'm like, yo, I'm going to get these YouTube videos up. Like, I can't help you right now wash these dishes, but maybe after, I got you, fool. You know? That's our give and take. I'll go buy everything at Costco. When we get home, she'll put everything all cute and nice and like make the restroom look good and sweep the house. And I'm like, okay, it's a good little dynamic that we have going here. Do you want to come say hi?
I'll poke my head up.
You poke your head in?
I'll poke my head in.
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but that's true. That is the give and take. We each have our thing, and it just happens to work harmoniously, you know? When he's stressed out about certain things, then
What do I be stressing about?
I feel like you'll stress about your content from time to time. Like, you'll think certain shit is just like you're kind of like, ugh. Like your Instagram earlier, like where you wanted to reorganize
I was
stuff, and
earlier.
I was like, it's great. Like, if anybody goes on your page, you're going to be like, oh, you're doing shit. I mean, people tell you that every time you go out. Or you'll stress sometimes about the content in terms of, like, feeling like he's not growing as fast as he should be. So you'll stress about that. Sometimes my arm looks gigantic. So you'll stress about that.
You're going to the gym.
Is my bicep getting bigger?
Here, I'm, like, pushing it.
So, yeah, you'll be stressing because you feel like the growth isn't, like... But every time we go out, he gets recognized and like
getting recognized doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah, but it's part of what pays your bills. And the bills get paid regardless.
That too. Even when I look back
right
to when
now, you're like, oh, that doesn't pay the bills, but the bills are always paid.
Even back when I looked to like when I had no money, like the bills would get paid.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. So it's like, why even stress about it? Something is going to happen. I'm going to make something work. If I got to go sell my last 10 Jeremy Scotts to make sure the bills get paid, they're going to get paid. These speakers worth like, what, 500 each? I'll go sell them if I need to pay my bills. Like, like I don't want to. I'd love to listen to music and use these things, but...
When was the last time we used... Wait, do they get used when you play music from your...
Yeah, this is always what I use.
Those are the speakers?
They're supposed to be for like the studio. Like, look, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on a studio setup. I have like all my equipment. I don't use it. But, like, what am I going to stress about? At the time when I got it, it's exactly what I needed. But now, just works to make music. And Adam uses it, you know? So, everything happens how it should for a reason, in a way that it needs to.
Yeah, everything will get done. I can't find the wire to print the shipping label, though.
Why don't you just use the other one? We have another printer. See, like this is something I'm talking about. Like, I get that you want to use that printer because it's super easy. But if you can't find the wire, let's just use the other printer. Because thank God, I want to thank God that we're able to have two printers. You know, find it. If you don't find it, then I'll help you out right now with the other one. Okay, so even now, Andrea just told me about some stories I've told her. Where, like, I'm talking about now, like, making rent, making stuff happen, and still trying to not stress. Like, before I would stress, but now I look back and I'm like, bro, why was I even stressed? But, like, when I would have to pay rent, right, and I couldn't make no money, stuff I would do is, like, I would sell random stuff on OfferUp, too. You know, like, let's say I have, like this chair, right, this hand chair. I'm like, boom, that would have gone on offer for $50. I would have made something happen. I got these shelves. We don't even use them. See, like, now we're too spoiled, bro. I gotta sell these shelves. I gotta throw that up on OfferUp. Like, why did I buy these shelves that I don't even use before? Like, now I'm just hoarding things, right?
We are hoarding.
But I'd be like on Uber Eats, bro. I'd Uber bike if I had to. I don't even know how to ride a bike. Be up from like 12 p.m. to 4 a.m. Because you get a certain amount of time, right? You get like 16 hours, and they're like, oh, take a break. Like, bro, fuck you. I don't want to take a break. I need money. But I would do stuff like that, or even so, trying to think what other, like, random job. I remember I used to, like, download, there's, like, random apps that you could do random jobs, bro. And you could, like, work a catering event or, like, set up tables and chairs. And it's just, like, doing random things. I mean, you just got to make something work. But, like, I would do that and still in the background try to make something happen with content. Like, when I was doing Uber Eats, I would be editing my content while I'm waiting for food to come out, bro. Or like I would like practice making music, right? I like put on beats and freestyle while I'm taking a freaking DoorDash order, bro. Like it's not like that's what I wanted to do forever. And I mean, some people may be okay with that, but there's just more to life to do. So I would try to find a way to, when I'm doing this life soul eating skill, try to do something else to make it work. I'm trying to think what's another story that something I told you that I've done to make work.
You had like, I don't know if this one is share friendly, but you had your, like sometimes you go to restaurants and you're like, oh, this place was easy to take the DoorDash.
Oh yeah, I talk about that all the time. Like before when I did not have money to buy food, bro. So I would like go to restaurants, I would DoorDash, and if I like take an order, you know, I would just take 2 orders, say the names for Chris, right? I would see like the thing, there's a name for Chris and for Tyler, right? I'd be like, oh, I'm picking up for Chris and Tyler. They'd give me both orders and I would take them because like, bro, I gotta eat too. That would be my food for the day, you know? I'd eat Tyler's order and then Chris would get his order and then they would just remake Tyler's. It's like, bro, Subway got the bread to remake the order. It might be like 5 minutes late, but bro, they're gonna get their food. And I don't know if this is like something I should even be talking about or saying, but it's just, it's the reality of things. Yeah, it's like survival. It's the reality of things, you know? See, you found the printer, this and that?
I did.
It's the reality of things. And look, like, thank God, like, I don't need to do things like that anymore. But it's not like I was, like, robbing babies, bro, or, like, freaking robbing people on the street to try to make ends meet, you know? There's like, good ways to do it, and then there's bad ways to do it. And now that I look back, I knew people growing up that would do terrible things to try to make money, and they would still focus on their music career. They'd be making clothes, but they'd be like, no, I have to scam on the side to make it work. And even now, I'm thinking like 7, 8 years later, they haven't really moved the dent. And it's like, if y'all keep that bad energy and bad juju on yourself, y'all are still scamming 8 years later. Like, bro, just give up the clothing brand. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, you have 8 years of such bad energy.
I think it's because they're putting like the scamming before the clothing.
Yeah, like you're putting the wrong thing before the clothing.
When you were working, I was saying how like the thing with that is like that a lot of people who scam or do certain things, they focus on that before their creative venture. And I think for you, things have worked out because it wasn't like, oh, you were on Uber Eats to steal food. It was like you were working to push that toward what you were really working for, which is the social media stuff for all of your other creative ventures. And then like, you know, maybe a little fry or two out the bag. But it's not like those people were going to starve or like you fucked up their banks or like, you know, it wasn't like okay, but it wasn't like the worst of the worst. So I think that's why you didn't develop too much karmic debt in essence.
Yeah. And even then, that's why I like to like give back. And y'all seen like the other videos of like giving clothes away, this and that. Because even like growing up, I would have loved to have some fly clothes. So I try to find the best of the best brands to like give me free clothes. You know, I just got to go do my pitch, and then we just give it back to kids in like every city. You know, Houston, LA, New York, Miami, whatever. I really want to do the Bay. I want to go to the Bay so bad. And we got to do Phoenix. Is anyone in Phoenix? Is anyone even in Arizona watching this? Because if y'all aren't in Arizona, then it might be a waste of time. But if you are in Arizona, we'll be there because it's just so close. Yeah, me and Andre were just having a conversation. I was like, dude, like, you don't need to stress. Like, honestly, just the way I say it, life isn't real. And I know it doesn't make sense. Most people don't get it. I don't even get it. But it's just something I live by. I get it. Like, I know you get it, but it's just, I always try to preach it to people. Like, I have friends I've told this to, and they're like, bro, like life is actually very real. Like, it's not real for you because your life is like a dream, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's because I made my life like this. You know, I wasn't born Nepo baby, just living in a mansion. You know, my parents doing everything. Like, I just saw a post about, like, Willow Smith, how she just grew up with, like, millions of dollars or whatever. So she can, obviously, like, she makes really good music. It's, like, obviously she's going to make good music because of that, you know? But yeah, it's, like, my life is what it is because I made it this way. So being to where I'm at, that's why life isn't real. And whatever situation you're in, it could be really bad, really shitty. If you just keep pushing to what you want, you can make life be what you want it. And that's why I say life isn't real. Even before, when life was hitting me, I'm like, damn, this sucks. I hate life. I'm depressed. This and that. I want to crash my car off the bridge. I wish I let it burn. What's that Charlie X? I forgot
Oh, what's that Charlie?
No. I know it, but I don't know. I don't know the exact lyric.
I crashed
She makes fun of me because I like Charlie XCX. It's a Brat Summer. It's definitely a Brat Summer.
I watched.
You know the song better than I do.
I only know that one song from her.
No, you know more. I'm so fancy.
That's her too?
Yeah, no, that's Iggy Azalea with her.
Oh,
but,
yeah, that is Iggy Azalea. What's up with Iggy Azalea?
But, like, look, bro, at the end of the day, I've seen it. Like, all my friends. Like, everybody's been birthed in positions where, you know, everyone's been in areas where, like, they're not happy. I've seen it where everyone's like, bro, like, I hate life, yada, yada, yada. Gotta go to work. But now it's like, bro, everybody's doing what they do. Like, Fu literally in the other room. Romance man is who makes music for a living. Like, you look pretty for a living. Like, you know, I just talk to the camera. I entertain. I give stuff away. And I try to just be me. But it's like this took years and years and years of being me. Like, I remember I used to be in high school, bro. And I would, like, print stickers with, like, the last $100 I had. They would just be like, subscribe to my YouTube. They have a QR code. I would go out every day. Just hand them out to people, bro. Go to, like, the park. I remember I would just go to the park. I remember vividly I would go to Echo Park and just hand it to people. I'd be like, yo, find my YouTube. Yeah, this and that. Go to music festivals just to do that. And that's, like, all of that leads here, you know? Like, when I'm there, I didn't have no money to do nothing. But now we do. So yeah, just keep pushing. Like, you either want it or you don't. End of the day, that's it. All right, we gotta go. So like, my body is cold, but my feet are sweaty. Like, why do my feet? I think my feet and my hands always sweat a lot.
You're clammy.
I like clammy, but it's just like an everyday thing. But like, my body's always like
That has to do with
chilly.
an imbalance of something, I think.
It's like an imbalance of like the hormonal structure of my toes.
Your toe, sis.
We're Costco, guys. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Bye.